My name is Andrew Gobeil. I'm the Director of Communications and Public Affairs here at Hartsfield-Jackson. First and foremost, for this New Englander, I'm surprised at how chilly it is out here, so thank you very much for coming. We'll try and get you in and out as quickly as possible. We are very excited about the project that's ongoing. We've got the two experts who are here to talk about it. Jai is going to speak first, Tom after that will then speak, and then we'll open it up for questions. And if you guys want to do some one-on-ones after that, that'll be fine as well. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce my friend and colleague, our Assistant General Manager here at Hartsfield-Jackson, Jai Farrell.
We're really excited about this project. Just like this pedestrian bridge we're standing on, the canopies, we're about to go under a substantial project that will impact structures for years to come. The South Deck Renewal project. We have 31,000 spaces here available at Hartsfield-Jackson. Yes, which means the impact that we're going to have for the renewal, for the projects that are happening the South Reserve area will not impact our customers at all, right? We're going to relocate them from this area to our ATL West deck, which is our newer deck, along with our Park Select product that is a park product that comes in through shuttle services. So we're really excited about this project. I know everybody's concerned about the 31,000 spaces here at the Hartsfield-Jackson, but don't worry, you will always have a place to park here. If you have updates that you need, go to next.atl.com or atl.com for more information. Don't feel like you can't find out what's going on here at the airport. We also have social media that's always active and available. And then don't forget the human touch. So as individuals are coming in, we'll still be able to provide them with the access of how to get into the airport, how to get to where they're supposed to go for their parking operations, and also what's available for them before they take flight.
The project we're discussing today is the first step of a 10-year program that will see us ultimately replace the domestic terminal north and south parking decks. This upcoming 10-year program is part of our continuous parking improvements that we've been implementing to complement the recently completed ATL West deck that Jai just mentioned and the ATL Select Park Ride Lot on Sullivan Road, months out of the year. The south deck consists of two components, a north half and a south half. The north half is composed of cast-in-place structural concrete. The south half is composed of precast concrete. The majority of the work will be occurring in the north half, the cast-in-place component. Cast-in-place concrete uses pre-stressed structural concrete, and we use pre-stressed concrete in an application like a parking deck to minimize the number of cracks that could appear over the life of the pavement. And so the concrete is pre-stressed through incorporation of post-tensioned cables that are embedded in the concrete, in the actual parking deck surface itself. And these cables maintain that pre-stressing. But over time, the cables experience heavy use, and that's what we've experienced here. So instead of directly repairing the cables, we're going to install many reinforcing bars throughout the deck to supplement the post-tension cables. It's kind of like a belt and suspenders approach. Now, for those of you who want some detail, the rebars, or reinforcing bars as we call them, will be number 5 bars. Those are bars that are 5/8 of an inch in diameter. Each bar will be 7 feet 8 inches long. Longitudinally, they'll be placed with a bar, a 3-foot gap, another bar, etc. And laterally, they'll be spaced 30 inches, spaced on 30-inch centers, so 30 inches across. So you're wondering, okay, these decks are pretty big. What's the total length of the reinforcing bars to be installed? We're going to be installing about 116,000 linear feet of reinforcing bar. That's about 22 miles worth. And then finally, we'll also be installing new wayfinding signage. We'll be coating the deck to provide a nice clean surface, and then we'll be restriping it as well. And then after we complete this work in January of 2023, we'll then move to the north deck for a similar type of renewal work. And lastly, as Jai pointed out, we do have other parking options available, so please plan your trip to the airport accordingly. And also, please, with any of our other construction, please read and follow our signs as traffic patterns will be affected.
Can you repeat the question?
So it boils down to convenience with, Atlantans love to drive and they love to, have close parking, but basically the reality is you're going to have to park a little bit further.
Well, not necessarily. The south deck is still going to be operable, right? So we may not have the full capacity of the area, so we're redirecting folks over to the different levels that will be available. So it'll be more about the inventory available at the time of arrival. But if you do happen to say, you know what, I don't want to get stuck on the road system, I don't want to get caught up in all the traffic, ATL West is a really great option. It's connected via SkyTrain. It's only 2 minutes away. The ATL West deck, I would say our utilization is between 60 and 75%. We opened it during COVID, using it as kind of a support for our airport stakeholder employees to be able to park, since we were having issues of getting people into the airport, especially with social distancing, shuttles, etc. So we're about 60 or 75%. What's really great about ATL West and Park ATL Select are they're our newest products, right? So we have online availability. It's touchless, it's frictionless. You can use your cell phone to get in and out. It's not the traditional pull of ticket like we have for our other decades old decks that we're actually about to fix now. So it's a better product with regard to technology and more advanced. And then again, it keeps you off the road system, so you don't have to worry about getting the traffic that we see downstairs.
So it's fairly new. I'm sure a lot of folks don't even know about it.
They don't know about it. I think what was amazing about opening it was we were able to provide partnership and collaboration for our stakeholders, particularly the airlines and concessionaires during that period of time. But now that it's open, we really want our customers to be able to use it. We also have the opportunity, again, for you to make reservations over there. So you don't have to worry about coming over here. You can go ahead and reserve your spot and go straight to ATL West.